So Jill was my older sister. We were quite close when we grew up. She was probably the nicer one out of the two of us. She had a lot of compassion, especially for the elderly and animals. She absolutely loved animals. She brought home strays as children. And so Jill was 21 and pregnant, and she was having absences that would just last a few seconds. She'd be talking to her and then she'd be gone. And then her hands would clench and her jaw would clench. And then she obviously went to a GP, and after a long time she was diagnosed with epilepsy. She never ever complained. I didn't really hear much about. She'd come around and she'd go, "Oh, my shoulder hurts, I fell out of bed after having a seizure," or she'd say, "Look at the state of my mouth," where she'd bitten it. But she just got on with everyday life, and she was very happy with her lot. I saw her on Friday. She was fine. She said she was having physio because of her shoulder still, which kept falling out of bed. And she was absolutely fine. She came with me to the station to pick my daughter up, and we were laughing in the car. I wish I could remember what it was. And then, she went home, and that was on Friday night. Early hours, probably about 2 a.m. on Sunday morning, I got a phone call to go to the hospital. When I got there and her family were in the family room, then I really knew that something was wrong, and she passed away, and her heart just couldn't cope with the stress of all those seizures. So epilepsy research has come an awful long way since Jill died in 2008. That's only been brought about by money being put into research. There's so many exciting projects that can go ahead, but with the funding, and I don't want any other family to go through what we went through. I'm Joy, and I'm supporting the 1 in 100 campaign with Epilepsy Research Institute.